Happy Doomsday to everybody out there. Welcome in, Sanchez. I'm just getting this stream started, making sure that everything is connected how it should be. I just want to make sure that this other stream that I currently have is up before we go ahead and get started here. Okay, so looks like that's not on yet for some reason. Let me just set that on. Now, right before we started the stream, I wanted to update the NVIDIA card just to see what would happen. At first it blanked out because it wasn't a clear connection originally, and it seemed like it just blacked out, so instead we went with a clean installation. It seemed to work a little bit better. Okay, perfect. That is running now. Beautiful. Let me just put that go live. It looks like I had to manually set that one, so I apologize for any wait for everybody out there. And let me just go ahead and get started here so you can at least see what is going on. Let me move the screen right here because I'm just getting everything all started. So if you're just curious what I'm doing, I'm just trying. Right now it's two different PCs that are running. It's going to be the RTX 5090. It's going to play Doom, The Dark Ages, the newest game. We're curious to see what type of numbers that we could really pull out of the RTX 5090 here. Right now I'm just making sure that everything is all connected and clear, and it looks like we're pretty much good to go. So all I have to do, really what I should do, is have another keyboard connected to this, and it would certainly help it too. There we go. That's also connected. I think we're pretty much good to go here. I just got to get the chat up, so everybody welcome who's just coming in. We're just about to go and play some Doom. And right now I just got to pull up this streamer bot here, get this all started, and welcome everybody. Right now, if you're curious what we are going to game on, we are gaming on a RTX 5090 on a 9800X 3D build. It also is using a PCI Express NVMe that is PCI Express 5, so we will be gaming on that. And so the specifications are very good. It's 48 gigabytes of G.Skill, latency of only CL32. But of course it is modified somewhat, so it has better clocking. But I know you guys are not here just for me to talk, but we are just about to go into the game. So right now I'm just making sure everything is running on this side, and we are about to start up Doom for the first time. I actually installed NVIDIA's newest driver, which was the let me see, just to get the driver right here. The 57640. The 57640 is installed. A little bit of problems installing it when it wasn't a clean install because I had to force restart the PC. And we're just about to get started here. Let me get this open. Doom Dark Ages. And I will end up switching screens momentarily. I just want to make sure Doom is up before we switch over, otherwise you're just going to see a blank screen. So what's up, Alexander? Good to see you. Welcome back. Good to see our mod back here tonight. This is just a random stream, so it's probably unexpected. Just kind of wanted to do like a surprise stream. Okay, looks like we're good here. So I'm going to put you guys live. Let me make sure we are on the right sets. Perfect. Hopefully you guys can let me know if the volume's okay for everybody out there. Oh, that's right. There was one thing I had to modify. It looks like it kind of reset the whole RTX 5090 stats a little bit with the GPU temps and everything. That will take me momentarily to fix. And it looks like it went in as 1080p from what I see it as. Currently I'm gaming on an ultra-wide monitor. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do this and switch up the settings here, and then I'll set the screen to make it look better. So Okay. I'll lower it somewhat here. Oh, nice. Awesome. Which iPhone did you get, Alexander? I know you were trying to get one. Just got to set my monitor here. So this is how it looks when you first open up the game. As you can see, I haven't really even messed with it yet because I really wanted to share with everybody how this game is going to look. And don't mind the overhead setting yet. I'm going to adjust that. It seems quite a bit off here right after we get through this screen. So we're going to go here to the settings. Excuse me. We're going to go here to the settings and we're going to go over to change this instead of 16:9. Oh, that's funny. So I guess they don't have ultra-wide. This is one of those games where they don't really have ultra-wide enabled. So that makes this really interesting here. Okay, that's fine. So we'll leave it on 240 refresh rate. We'll leave it on 2560 as that's as far as we can go currently. And for the buffering, we can leave it on triple buffering, which is with the frame generation. Let's see. I know there's going to be another setting in here. Okay, so everything's set on ultra. Motion blur, we can leave it on just so that way we can really test it out. Reflex mode is on. So all the proper settings are set for if you want to use frame generation in a game such as this. So welcome Cylindrical Force. All right, so bear with me guys. I'm going to switch you over to the regular chat for a moment because I'm going to adjust the settings for the overhead display because the overhead display is not correct here. I just want to make sure that it's set correctly so that way you can see the status of the card. Yeah, I don't want to leave it the way it is so that way you can understand the temperatures and how it's running and the frames. So if you have any questions at all, then feel free to ask. The iPhone 6, that phone's been around for a little while. Let's see. Let me load this up here. So we got this. Now I'm just loading up the overlay. There we go. And okay, so we got the temperature here. I just got to change the GPU core load. And I also got to change the memory allocated for the GPU so I can set it. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to throw that in. GPU memory allocated. RAM use, no. So I apologize for anybody waiting out there. I just want to make sure you get the best experience. And I'll share the, oh, I can't share this screen because this is on the gaming screen now. But currently what I'm doing, if you're just curious, I'm just changing up some metrics here so that way you can see it on the overlay of the status of the RTX 5090. And this should only take like probably about a couple minutes here. I just have to add some information from the card so that way you guys can see it. Huh, that's interesting. So I'm going to exit out of hardware monitor and go back in. Let's go into the settings here. Make sure everything is shared. Okay, so we are shared here. And I will make a guide on this for anyone that's curious about that. If you want to be able to track everything. Okay, now it's popping up. Perfect. I had to reset hardware monitor. Now we're good to go here. Okay. Now we're going to switch over the screen back over to Doom now. Apologize for any inconvenience for everyone that is waiting to see Doom. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now we're back in. Now you should see the let me readjust that slightly so that way everyone can see it. Because that's right, they don't have ultra-wide mode. So I'm just gonna select this. Let me just look over on this, your guys' screen here. Drag that over some. And we don't need this. We don't need that. I'll move that over here. There we go. Perfect. Now let me get back in now. Okay. Now it should be readjusted. Just give it a moment. It's going to readjust itself here. And you should be able to see it. Oh, what? And Temple Run is fun. Yeah, it is. That's old school. I got the merch. Shout out to Jonah. Yeah, shout out to Jonah. He's actually laying right behind me right now. Fortunately, the camera's not in the same location where he's at. He's just laying directly behind the chair. So he got your merch, Jonah. He's just laying there right now. So I'm glad. Does it fit okay? I wanted to make sure that the size and everything fits right. So we're going to go straight into the campaign. Let me just, I just got to adjust one more thing. I apologize. It looks like it's still slightly off a bit. I'm just going to, it looks like this is off. Moving that over here. I'll do it like this. There we go. All right. Now we'll go back in. Now everybody should see how it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see it on mobile. I might have to drop it, adjust it some, the screen, but we'll get into the game first and then we'll figure it out after. So we'll go straight to campaign. We'll start a new slot. Okay, let me know how it fits, champ. I'm just curious on how it is. So we'll start off with, I'm just gonna go on Nightmare. What do you guys think? You think I should go on Nightmare? Or you think I should just go... It's funny how different they named it instead. Now it's called Aspiring Slayer, Hurt Me Plenty, Ultraviolence, Nightmare, Pandemonium, and Ultra Nightmare. Yeah, I'm going... Yeah, that's what I got to readjust here, is the screen somewhat. So let me go ahead and readjust it actually for you guys, since Doom's a little bit different here. So I'm going to do it right now for you guys. Let me see. Oh, it won't let me readjust it for some reason. Oh, I know why. It's this. There we go. All right. I'm going to adjust it inside of the other PC, because it seems like that's what's where the adjustment is needed. Right here. I think I gotta adjust it on this side here. Yep. There you go. So that's what it looks like currently. We have Aspiring Slayer, we have Hurt Me Plenty, Ultraviolence Nightmare, Pandemonium, and Ultra Nightmare. I'm gonna try to shrink this down some so it can... I'm curious if the whole thing will fit. Should be able to, because it's not really a true... How's that, guys? I'll adjust the overlay too. I'm going to drop this some. There we go. How's that, everybody? You always go casual mode? Yeah, you could just enjoy it that way if you just go into casual. I'm just going to go ahead and just go into nightmare mode and we'll see how it does. And hopefully everyone can read the statuses. On top is the processor. Right under it is the GPU in the green. And this is the RAM right here on the next side of it right there. So if anything, feel free to ask any questions so we could adjust the game difficulty anytime. We'll go ahead. They have empowered attacks recommended for players who want more laid back experience. So we'll go ahead and we'll start it. So we got tutorials on. We'll leave it everything the way it is because we just want to get in game here. Yes, it is very warm. And I actually have it underclocked right now, if anyone's curious. Right now, it's not a big underclock. It's about negative 100 millivolts about. And that's where it can fit comfortably. I'm just curious to see what the performance levels will be for Doom. It's just insane. I thought they would have ultra-wide. I haven't really seen any games that doesn't feature ultra-wide, and this is one of the few that doesn't. Kalim. I beat the older Doom games, and I believe I beat Doom 3, but that was like a long time ago. I haven't played, the only one I haven't played was Doom Eternal. That was the only one I haven't played. But I heard that's really good. That's something I have to get, is Doom Eternal, because I've heard a lot of great things about it. And you can see, if right now the GPU is running at 95%, and it's like around 70 degrees, even just on a cutscene. The power usage isn't so bad because, again, the undervolt, that helped it somewhat. I have Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal and haven't beat either games. Yeah, they get really long. They certainly do. Like when you... It takes a lot of time to beat Doom games. I think it doesn't have ultra-wide because most players... Yeah, I agree. It probably doesn't. It's one of the only games I haven't seen ultra-wide on, actually. Most games I've played usually has ultra-wide by now. Has anyone else got Doom and Doom Dark Ages? What are your thoughts so far? So far, I heard some people had some issues, such as they got into the game about 15 minutes and then it crashes. Has anybody run into those type of issues? I'm just curious because luckily we're on a separate PC, so of course the stream will keep going, but we'll see if that actually happens. I think it doesn't have ultra-wide. Yeah. We'll find out. Now, there's no reason for this to have any issues. I'm really curious about the 4K display to see how well it does.
The village of Colleen is a mining settlement.
That's an ugly dude.
Everything will be destroyed, including your sentinel energy reserves.
Launch the Slayer.
Total purification targeted for the village.
I might get Doom BFG edition for PS3. You should. Doom was great on it. Yes, my monitor is OLED. I saw a streamer crash every time she died. The game does crash a lot. That's what I figured. I'm curious. We're about to find out if it does crash. So at least the power usage, it hasn't hit over 500 yet, from what I'm seeing. No, what's up, Mandy? So now we're just getting into the game now. So far, it hasn't went over 500 yet. I don't really expect it to, because again, it's not in 4K. I know Fausto just asked earlier. I'm doing pretty good. How's everything with you? All right, so we're just into game now. Now I'm curious to see how it's. So does anybody out there play on keyboard and mouse, or do they prefer a controller when it comes to games like Doom? I'm more of a keyboard and mouse person here. Glad you're doing good, Manny. Graphics are pretty good. It's pretty steady at the temperature. It seems like it's holding a steady 73 about. Now I'm just trying to open this up. Let me see. That's probably just a med pack, right? Hold right click for the shield. And you can parry, it seems like. Alright. Controllers are more comfortable, but are a pain. Yeah, it depends. Like, sometimes some wireless controllers aren't as great. Because then you have to make sure it's paired. Like, the Xbox one that I have, sometimes will die because of the battery span on it. Okay, so we're reaching an average about 128 frames. Right now, it seems. Oh no. Oh, that shield's pretty dope. You see that? Oh man, I died. I just got to figure out the health again on this. Alright. So I got a feel for it somewhat now. Alright. Yeah, that's a health kit. So I can go back here probably if I really need to. And I gotta go through this way. Alright. Let's get this word down. Okay, so when using the shield block, you can lock onto your target. Oh, really? Oh, how come? You prefer the iPhone 6 over the new ones? When the lock on is activated, press for a left click. Shield can be used to travel great distances. That was dope. I did enjoy that part of the game. I gotta get this health. There we go. Alright, try to get this. There we go. I got no ammo. Alright, there we go. It still has that nostalgia, just like the old games, like picking up the ammo. It just gives you those memories, especially for all those who played Doom before. Any of the older series. So far, it seems like the 5090's handling it pretty well. We haven't seen any glitching by far. So far, it seems like it's playing pretty smoothly, actually. Temperature is pretty steady around 73, 74. And it seems like it hasn't reached over 500. Again, it's because we're not on. We're playing in 1440. If anyone's curious. All right, let me go this way. I think I got everything I need here. All right, got armor. We'll go up here. That shield is badass, I gotta say. Good memories. When a demon takes enough damage, there'll be days, press E to execute them. So we'll try to execute them. Never thought I would read that. I am an Android guy. No, you know what's funny? I've used both, and I kind of, to be honest, I really feel like at times I want to go back to Android, especially because of the Apple Intelligence. The Apple Intelligence is killing me, and anytime I give it any type of demands when I talk to the Apple Intelligence, it always directs me to ChatGPT instead, even on the simplest questions. So that's what I really don't like about Apple's intelligence. And they were advertising it all last year. So imagine all the people who bought the newest iPhone 16, and it didn't even really have the full intelligence, Apple Intelligence on there, and it's still not really that great. Alright, so we got some fresh ammo. Nice, nice. I think we're good to go here. Not too bad. What type of... I actually had the S22 Ultra. Then I actually ended up giving that one to my... I gave that one to my wife after. Because then I ended up getting the iPhone 15 Pro. And then I got her actually the S25 Ultra earlier this year. Oh, the S22 Ultra. It's a great phone. It just it got to the point where she dropped it a lot, and she doesn't use a case for it, so it ends up it actually ends up like overheating, and it kind of had a bulge to it. So we had to change our phone, especially this year, to the S25 Ultra. But the S25 Ultra is really good. But currently, right now, everything that's going on with the iPhones, definitely not making me very happy with them right now. It was decent for the first year, second year, it's kind of iffy. I feel like they're just like how, you know, as using Android, they're still like behind on a lot of things when it comes to their phones. All right, so let's open this up here. Oh, nice. We got some gauntlets. I can understand. I thought S25 Ultra was going to be like a completely different design, but I'm impressed with at least the power of it. So apparently I can melee with this. It's a power gauntlet. And I guess I can find melee ammo across the world. That's different. Huh. We'll see how that is then. Press E to use the power gauntlet. So let's try it. Nice. So this is all gauntlet ammo. That's really interesting. Damn. So you really just Oh, let me get back here now. I think I got a little bit too confident. Alright, there we go. Now I got some health. That shield comes in clutch, though. I gotta say that for sure. Alright, he's down. Oh no. There we go. I'm starting to feel the pressure of this now. Oop. Alright. They're down. Pixels are interesting phones too. I thought about that too, actually. I gotta get some health quick. You can see that I'm... Alright, now we're good. So, I could do a 3-hit combo. Now I'm just seeing it. Oh, maybe that's what they're waiting for me to do, is that. Ah, nice. So that's how it's done. Okay, so far it's reached up about 75, it seems. So far it's holding steady. I don't think we're really pushing this card, obviously, to its max limits. I really gotta get that 4K monitor here before we could really push it to the limits, I think. Unless they come out with a ultrawide, or I'll look for a mod for Doom. So we got some potions here. I bet I probably got to launch. Yep, there we go. Yeah, using the shield's so much fun. I gotta say that. Oh, did I go down? Oh, wow. I thought I had it there. Okay, we'll get back into it. All right. Oh, that's pretty dope. So when you hit one from a distance just like that, they all feel the shockwave of it. Ah, no. Let's get some health here. There we go. I think we're all good now. Oh, I gotta get a key, it looks like. Now I'm curious. We're gonna try this too with the 9070 XT to see how well it does. I gotta say, it's been really smooth. I haven't run into any real issues yet. Nothing weird. See if I can find something here. Alright, so I just gotta find this blue key. Alright, we got some health here. Usually the Doom music is, yeah, it is. So far, it's been really good. I've been the soundtrack's really good on this so far, from what I could tell. I gotta really build up my health back. My health's pretty low. Okay. I just tried to swing, but I just realized I need ammo for that. Ah. That's one thing you gotta realize in this game is that you have ammo for your melee. So it's not, you can't just swing at them limitless, at least. That's the one I haven't played yet, Alex, is I haven't played Internal yet. See, that was me trying to swing at them. I gotta remember. Alright, so we got some health here. Okay, so we got one so far. I gotta get some more here. So green hull surge, you get projectiles can be parried with well-timed shield blocks. All right, so I just gotta block it right on time then. Did it right off the bat. All right, let's go through here. All right, we got some health. We got some more. There we go. Health's getting back. Oh, wow, that went down quick. Whew. Yeah, don't let them hit you. Nice. Got it. I think I'm getting the flow of the whole parry with the shield. The guitar tone is, yeah, it is. They just know how to. Doom's great with their soundtracks and the action when it comes into their games. I mean, who would think of something like this, like going back into ancient times and fighting demons? It's just a dope combination that they really have for this game. Oh, look at this beast here. Got him. All right. No. Oh, he wasn't down yet. Shit. All right. Now I got him. I thought he was dead the first time I hit him. Alright, so we got everything we need here. Alright, I gotta climb this. Does anybody know exactly what part froze when it came to Doom? I'm just curious. It's probably a little later than this. Okay, so press backspace to bring up the auto map. Alright. Alright, Alex. Good night. Hopefully everything's going well with your new position there. So far, I'm liking it. It's not too bad.
Once he kills the demons, the portals will collapse.
And it just seems like it's been stable. It hasn't really been spiking at all or anything like that. Kind of surprised. And with the frame generation, can't really tell as much. Because again, it has reflex on, VSync, has practically everything on. But at its current settings, you would think it would be at a much higher frame rate, I gotta say. Because it's only getting like 154. And this is in 1440. Oh, I got no shield? What happened? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Ooh, he got me good there. Whew, that was close. All right, have a great night, Alex. Good to see you in. All right, so we got some health. We're gonna need a key for that gate. A secret key. Oh, this guy got his shield. Ah, he got me there. So far, I'm digging it though. It's pretty sick. Whew. Yeah, once that beast bites you, that hellhound, it does some major damage. Ah, got me again. All right, this time I'll be ready. I've got to keep my guard up for this. I got destroyed that time. Alright. The biggest thing I gotta say in this game is you gotta make sure to have the melee ammo with you, or the load up for the gauntlets, because once you run low on that, it's deadly. Alright. There we go. Woo! That is no joke. Alright, so we got life sigils. If you get killed in combat, oh, I can revive you and refill your health if you run out of life sigils. Okay. Alright, I think we can refresh our health here. See if there's anything else we can grab. Nice. Can't wait to see how this is gonna be. This. Oh, thought something was coming out of there for a minute. Okay, so far it seems like it's been running good. No issues by far. We're probably about, how many minutes in are we? We're probably like about 15 minutes in, I would think, at least. And if you experience any glitching or anything like that in Doom, let me know. I'm just curious. And what type of card that you have. So far, we haven't experienced anything. And again, maybe it's because it's not playing as high of a resolution, because currently it's in 1440p. So I'm curious if that has any play in it, or if there's a actual problem with the game or it's been patched already. Because I did read something that there were supposed to be some patches, but I don't know if they actually did them or not. Alright, so let's go here. Nice. Ah. Should I use it? No. I'll just do it again then. Hopefully I don't lose it. I'm just curious to see what happens next. Because right now I'm playing in nightmare mode, so I'm getting an idea of how it's like right now. Alright, so let's jump across this since we know where to go. Oh, wow. Died again. Woo. This is no joke, guys. Alright. We got this. We got this. What? I don't know how I died that time. It's like they want me to use that life seagull. It's almost like they want me to use it. Alright, there's no way that I'm getting defeated like this. Alright. Go over here. Yeah, no way I was gonna let that happen.
All hell gates closed. The village is secure.
Alright, let's go ahead and proceed here.
Tier 5 readings in the South Bay. Incoming.
A Titan. Things are just about to get interesting then. Alright, try to get full health here. Make sure I don't miss anything. I want to make sure I could try to get some full health first before we continue here. I think I collected just about everything. Okay. So far, no struggles with the RTX 5090. I'm surprised it hasn't, it actually has been playing smooth, no crashing yet, I gotta say. Usually, I had a really bad experience when it came to Monster Hunter's Wilds, and it seems like it would just like to crash in so many different areas. Alright, so we're in here now. I see the Titan. Let me get back up here and make sure I got everything first. Alright. Think that's as full as I can, or the most I can get, I can say. Look at that thing. Do I get on this? Oh. Of course. No. Not using the life signal there. That was my fault for starting in that area. I would have been more prepared. Okay, let's get back in it. Oh, going backwards here. Alright, let's go back here. Let's make this jump. Ah, that was a dumb way to die. I think I was going too headstrong. Alright, so far, steady. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Let's give it another shot. Oh, this guy. Another one of these guys. We got this. Whew. We got through this. We just gotta find some health real quick. Let's see, nothing around here.
We need backup. Someone get on that turret.
All right. Looks like we just have to get on here. I figured we would have to get on the turret to fight this Titan. Oh. We got this. Almost down. I don't know why I let go of the trigger. I should have kept going. Whew. We got him down at least. So far, no issues. It seems like it's been playing really well, honestly. I haven't seen any problems yet. And we spent a pretty decent amount of time in the game so far.
They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer should be guided.
And you agreed.
He's not one of us.
I am very curious on how well the RX 9070 XT will do on this as well. I'm gonna have to put it on that PC as well to get a good idea. Since it can't go ultra wide anyway, it's again, stuck at 1440p, about 2560 by 1440. I do want to test it on a 4K display. Maybe it will push the card a bit harder.
Is tearing through our ranks once again. And still, you continue to be influenced by this outsider. It is not this witch who is forced onto the battlefield against the Slayer. All the power of hell cowering before one man.
So far, the shield's a lot of fun. Using the gauntlets are also a ton of fun too. I really like the shield a lot though, the most.
The time is now. And the heart of Argent gives us the power to conquer the beast and crush his hand. The horde is yours to command. For now, Prince Aslan.
Oh, did I scare you, Jenna?
Inform the High Council of your progress.
They fear him, and so your dominion over hell is not absolute.
Avoid the Slayer. We should focus on breaking humans first. Then resume our search.
So we got the first chapter complete. And hopefully it says our time. We didn't get no secrets yet. I was just kind of playing through. I'm definitely going to go through it again just to get a good feel for it. So now we got chapter 2 complete. So that was so far our playthrough for tonight. I will continue. I might do another one tomorrow. I just kind of wanted to give it a test and see how everything ran. I'm going to try to get a modification for Doom so that way everybody can actually, so I can get this back into ultrawide mode. Unfortunately, in the settings here, it seems that they don't have a ultrawide mode, unfortunately. So I'm definitely looking to bring that back here because I really want to push this a bit harder. I'm going to look if there's any mods out there or if I could manually adjust it. It's going to be here. Full screen. Oh, wait. Here it is. It has to have it. I knew it had to have it. Oh, of course. I don't know why it defaulted to 16:9. There we go. Now we got full screen display. But we're going to push this card definitely again for another time. More than likely, I'll go again tomorrow and we can test it again. So far, it seems like we had, it doesn't say exactly how much time we had. Let me wonder if there is a way we can tell. No, we can't. But we had a decent playthrough. It was probably about like 20 to 25 minutes. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the experience. We haven't had any real issues with the card yet. So that's the good news about it. And I appreciate everyone who's come in to watch this live stream. I know it was completely random. Just wanted to have fun with you guys. I know you guys wanted to see Doom Dark Ages. I will definitely do a lot more tomorrow. We could go in a lot more depth and we can see. And now that we really have the true ultra wide settings, this will definitely push it a lot further. And seeing if there's any problems that Doom really does have. So far, we haven't ran into any glitches. And on average, it was only going, not even hitting about 500 watts. It was actually like under that range. But now that it's over on ultrawide, now it's starting to push it slightly, as you can see. Which I'll show you real quick. You can see it's slightly pushing up slightly. But make sure to tune in tomorrow, if anything. I will let I will give everybody an earlier notice this time. Just kind of wanted to do just like a surprise drop. So if anyone is interested in joining the Discord, I will type it down here. Feel free to join it, and it's completely free. If you have any PC problems, or if you're looking to do some sort of PC build or anything, this is the Discord channel. Feel free to join, and we can try to figure out if you have some sort of issues or you're just trying to upgrade your PC. But thank you again, everybody who's come into the live stream. I know it's a bit shorter than my usual streams, but again, thanks everyone for joining once again.